Today is about creating you as the electromagnetic field that attracts the people, the opportunities, the synchronicities, all of it to actually create the idea or the intent, also known as the intention. See what we're doing here, right? You can feel it, it's exciting. Another question actually it just came to me that I love and I've been playing with a lot is, and it's been really happening with great things that are occurring in my life, in my family's life, and it's just kind of like, Gus, I call it Gus, God, universe, spirit. Gus, I'm curious, how could we have more of this? How could it get better than this? You know, rather than saying, oh, it doesn't get better than this, how does it get better should be the question, and there's a should, and I don't want to should you, I don't want to should on you, but asking the question of, I'm curious, how does it get better than this? Because it feels really good. I've lived it both ways. I've tried to figure it out. I have lived as a victim. I have lived with the intent or the idea that life is happening to me, and it had to happen really, really painfully before I was like, shit, I can't do this anymore. There's got to be a different way. And that's been over a decade ago that I had that thought. I asked the question, what is a better way to live? Because this way isn't it. I asked the question. That question really creates ultimately an intention of this is how I would really like my life to look. And then I learned and I plugged in, and I was clumsy with learning this process, this framework, clumsy with it. I experimented. I just kept going because I didn't want to go back to the life happens to me and it's freaking painful every day and it's boring. So I just every day woke up and said, I'm going to experiment. And at one point, at some point during that journey, it just clicked, and I was like, I get it. Sparks the magnetic part. It sparks the emotion that is also needed with the intention. Those two together, when you think of like magnetically attract what it is you need, that's how it happens. That's how synchronicities and coincidences are created, because we've put them in motion and they pull us forward. So the tension, backed by the emotional support of the intention, starts to pull us forward. We take a step, there's a synchronicity. Holy crap, we get even more excited because some of the tension has been released and we're that much closer to the actual creation of the intention, and we get excited and we start to live the intention, right? Before it's even in our lives, we're living it because the excitement of getting closer to it is keeping us on the edge of the seat. What's next? I can't believe that synchronicity just happened. That was so exciting. What can I create tomorrow by taking another step? And by taking another step. And by now, this is a natural way for us as a family to live. My kids want to resist it more because they don't want me to be right. But the more that things happen and I'm like, oh, we just created that as a family, they roll their eyes and they think I'm crazy. And yet what I know is I am modeling for them the process, this mindset alchemy. I'm not teaching them step by step like I am you. I'm teaching them how to live it so that they grow up with this being a natural way of operation. They believe it, they want it, they take a step, they see themselves get closer, their emotional vibration, their emotional energy starts to rise and go towards those higher levels of love and joy and creativity and bliss. And that automatically brings us even closer to the intention. So you see how this is a process that's exciting. It keeps you on the edge of your seat for your own life. How exciting that the most exciting part of your life is living in the anticipation and the excitement of what's next. I don't even know. I know what I'm trying to create here, but I don't know what's next tomorrow. That makes every day exciting, and that makes every day different. At that point, then, I am capable of creating massive transformational change in my own life, in my family's life, in my extended family's life, in my town, in my city, in my state, in my country, and in the world. It just is that ripple effect that happens when it starts right here with what intention do I want to set for me.